les chats et les pites. Bon, il y a Dan qui va nous parler un petit peu. Il est vraiment fâché. Et il va nous expliquer pourquoi. Donc si vous voulez parler avec lui, lui poser des questions, s'il y a un truc que vous n'avez pas bien compris, like if you didn't understand something, or if you want to more debate about anything with him, you can talk to him after this.
Thank you. Thanks. Hey, give Baptiste a hand for getting me out here. And TD, and all the bands that played tonight. Give them a big hand. Here's what's going to happen, guys. I know a lot of you can't understand what I'm going to say. This is my second time speaking in Europe. I've been all over the USA, been doing this for years, and we want to try this out tonight and do a different country where maybe it's not English speaking. So again, if you can't understand, maybe some of the guys that do understand English, if afterwards, if you have questions for me, maybe some of the other people, TD, Baptiste, if you want to ask me stuff, they can like speak to me and we'll translate. And if it's too loud in here, we can do it outside, okay? So I thank you guys for having me here for the first time in Belgium. I got a lot of shows this week. I'm on Ninja Fest, all right, at the end of the week. And again, thanks Sean and Kareem too for coming out with me and helping me get to the shows. They've been a huge help. And for those of you who do understand what I'm gonna say, this shit's gonna be intense, all right? I hit the issues. Some of you have been talking with me. You've seen my table. Go to my website when you're done. And good luck. Here we go. I've been hearing a lot this week, and I heard it last time I was here, but it's starting to disturb me a little bit. I'm hearing a lot about some things that are happening in this scene that aren't very positive, whether it be racist, Nazis, and all this other stuff that goes on. I'm going to tell you what I think of this, right? This is what I think of the problem, and of people getting in fights and violence over politics. Here's what I think. When I was a young kid, right, I was kind of a weird person. I didn't really fit in like most of you. We talk about things that happen at school, kids getting bullied, made fun of, and we came to this music because we didn't fit in and we didn't belong in those doors outside, which is fine. Maybe the outside world didn't understand us. And I got into this stuff. I used to listen to all the bands you guys liked. I was a little older, so maybe some of the bands that maybe little couple years back, I don't know, because you guys are kind of young, but I was into Madball, all types of Hatebreed, hardcore, even a lot of death metal bands. I was into Morbid Angel, you name it, Napalm Death, all of it, right? And I used to listen to that stuff because back then, that music used to send a message and it used to tell you you could do something with your life even if you were having problems. So when I hear all this stuff going on with the Nazis and the right wing versus the left wing and the left wing versus the right wing and all this other nonsense, I kind of look at it and I say, you know what? This is the biggest waste of time. Because you know what, guys, and I'm saying this to the older kids, there are kids right now, they don't have a lot of direction at home. A kid came up to me back home in Massachusetts. He was telling me how his mother's boyfriend was beating up his mother, beating up the family, causing all these problems. And a kid like that, he might come to this type of show, and you older guys are the father figure to that kid. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of these kids might be looking up to you guys, even if you don't want to be that person. You already are, just by playing in a band or having a microphone.